is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Washington Wizards realistic rebuild. Before we get into it, make sure to smash that like button. Let's try to get 200 likes today. Let's go for 200 likes. Let's see if we can do it. So just take the 2 seconds of your time and hit that like button. And of course, if you're one of those 67% of those people watching this video and you aren't subscribed, you need to change that right now. We're uploading every day here, bringing out some content. You know, I listen to you guys' requests sometimes. Just hit that sub button, it'd be greatly appreciated. It helps me out a lot. Also, guys, I want to do a Wizards realistic rebuild today because I feel like it's like time to do one, because a lot of, you know, ramblings around Bradley Beal, but my man has been going off, you know, getting 50-point games and losing, and everybody's just swirling around saying the Wizards need to trade Bradley Beal. Obviously, it couldn't happen this season because he signed the extension, and then people are talking crap about him signing the extension in the first place. But I have to say one thing. The Wizards might be pretty decent next year. I don't know if they'll be a championship team or anything, but they might be pretty good because they're going to get John Wall back depending on how he looks. And then you got Thomas Bryant coming back. You're going to have a lottery pick. I think this team could be nice next year. I really do. So, yeah, obviously I'm going to try my best to have the backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal be the future here for now. John Wall, if I can find a realistic trade, I will trade him, but I just feel like there's not a realistic trade out there. So, yeah, but then they need to sign Davis Bertans back as well. That's something I definitely want to do. And then Bradley Beal, I'm going to keep Bradley Beal throughout the whole video. I know I could trade him, but I'm just going to keep him in today's video. So for this first season, obviously, we're not going to do much of anything. We aren't good, and we are just going to take the rest of the season, and hopefully we jump up in the top 3 or something in a draft, somebody that would fit here nicely. But they also have Hachimura as well. I like him a lot. So yeah, I think this team has a bright future. Just kind of depends how it all comes together. So what I'm going to do is I'm still to the end of season number 1, and we're going to see how this team finishes out, and hopefully we can find ourselves getting a top 3 pick in the offseason. Number 1 has come to an end, and the Milwaukee Bucks have won the championship. Therefore, Giannis won't be going anywhere in 2021. There's a lot of rumors going around about Giannis right now, man. I don't think Bucks are gonna let him walk. I just don't. I know there could be the chance that he doesn't want to be there anymore, but I'm just not seeing it. But the Jazz were in the NBA Finals, which was interesting. But we gotta see what pick we're gonna get. We went 25 and 57, so obviously not good at all. But here are the player stats. 29 from Bradley Beal. My man was snubbed from the All-Star game this year. Absolutely amazing numbers, and he didn't make it. But obviously there was a lot of good players in the East, but still, I mean, I feel like my man deserved to make it. But hopefully we can get him some more help this offseason, which I will be doing. So let's go to the draft lottery and see where our pick falls. This is a big first step in our offseason process. We are projected a top 3 pick. Awesome. Can we get number 1? Can we get lucky and get number 1? Or are we gonna fall out? Number 1, baby. We get the number 1 overall pick in the draft. We have a backcourt. We need some forwards and we need some center. Scott Brooks. Do you think the Wizards are gonna go forward with him this after this season? I don't know if they will or not. It's kind of just iffy there. I think there's a potential they could. I think I'm gonna fire him though. I think I'm gonna fire him just for the fact I want a good coach with good ratings. So I'm gonna get Michael Stauffer, even though he's not a real life coach, and I'm gonna sign the same assistant I always get. We're gonna decline Trey Peterson for now, and then we'll get him again. All right, that's probably what we're gonna do. I will scan just in case. We could get a small forward as well, but we're talking number 1 overall pick. If the Wizards do end up getting it, which we have no idea who's gonna get it, as we saw from last year's draft lottery, it's totally random. I think I am going to take James Wiseman here. I think that gives us the best opportunity for a quick turnaround. So welcome to the team, James Wiseman. We got a 2nd round pick as well. It's kind of an early one, so let's see what we can get down here in the 2nd round. Udoka Azubuike, Jordan Nwora, Devin Dotson, Ashton Hagans. I think I'll take Jordan Nwora here and probably develop him in the G League. We do need a small forward eventually, so that's probably what we're gonna do there. And that was our draft. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So rookie sign, we're gonna sign both these guys and we'll roll with that. Player options, Jerome Robinson, another guy that's actually been getting some minutes with the Washington Wizards lately. I don't know if he'll contribute too much in this video. I think he definitely could be a nice piece in the future for the Wizards, depending on what direction they go with their team. But we don't have a lot of cap space. The one thing I do definitely want to do is, of course, I want to bring back Davis Bertans. That's like my number 1 priority in this free agency, because we're not gonna be able to afford much of anything else. So like, if I can at least get 1 player back, it's Davis Bertans, because I think he could be a big part of this team's future. So we still have Ish Smith as the backup point guard, which isn't bad. Jerome Robinson, his overall is kind of terrible, or I would be comfortable playing him Troy Brown definitely could be our starting small forward for now. Isaac Bonga, the meme guy. I feel like this guy's on a lot of memes. Schofield. And then Hachimura, of course, is probably going to be our starting power forward. And then we have enough centers. We could actually move Maurice Wagner to the 4. I know he goes up in overall, but we'll have to see what we want to do there. We did just draft James Wiseman, so maybe we could find a team for Thomas Bryant if we wanted to go that route. We'll scan the market, see if we can get like a decent, point guard or something. Josh Richardson, that's not Gafford. Let's see. I mean, Thomas Bryant is young, so it's not like his value sucks. So let's keep looking real quick. Tony Bradley, Nang, Bielitsa from the Kings. I'm not giving you a first for, not doing that. Karis LeVert, Monte Morrison, McRae. That gives us a decent backup point guard. I mean, if the Nuggets did need a backup center, if Mason Plumlee was going to walk, we do get McRae back if we want to do that. Jeremy Lamb from the Pacers. Nico Melli, Norman Powell from the Raptors. I actually kind of like this trade. I do, because Norman Powell actually is a bucket getter off the bench. I kind of want to do that trade, actually. Gary Trent. I don't think the Blazers would do this because they have Nurkic, but I like this trade a lot. I think the Raptors could do like a little swap. The Raptors get a young center, Thomas Bryant, and we get a backup shooting guard in Norman Powell because we don't really need Thomas Bryant anymore. Who's our backup shooting guard right now? I got to check that just in case I'm missing. Like, I totally just forgot who our backup shooting guard was. We're doing that trade. I think I'm going to swap Thomas Bryant out of here and get Norman Powell. I'm going to try to squeeze a second out of them if I can as well. Let's see if I can do that. Ooh, they only have first. And let's see if I can get like a young weird player out of you. You did just draft Trey Jones. What if I give you give me Dewan Hernandez? They want Schofield. Let's just stick to the original trade. We're gonna stick to the original trade. I wish I could squeeze a second out of them, but for some reason they have no second round picks, so whatever, we'll just do that. And Norman Powell will be our bucket 6 man, so I'm cool with that. So that's a good first step. Now let's go see what we got out here. JJ Barea, Trey Burke. Like I said before, I want Davis Bertans back. I definitely need him, so we're gonna go ahead and give him a 3-year deal. That was like a #1 thing I wanted to do. I think he's gonna be a big part of this Wizards future, hopefully. He's a bucket getter off the bench, guys. He can shoot. As we saw in the 3-point contest, he didn't do too bad. It's just, man, they were putting up some points in those contests. And we still have a mid-level exception to sign someone else. That's even better. Okay, so we have John Wall, who's gonna come back healthy, which is good. We have Bradley Beal, Norman Powell now. We have Troy Brown. My small forward position could be better, but we can roll with it for now. Our power forward spot's not bad. We could move Hachimura to small forward if we want to do that. I will sign like a mid-level guy out here, maybe a backup point guard. Let's see what we can do out here. Isaiah Thomas, bring it back to Washington. Alec Burks, Gerald Green, Jeremy Grant, center. We don't need a center because I'm comfortable with Maurice Wagner. So we want like Alec Burks, Dion Waiters. Let's see, what small forwards? Gerald Green, Denzel Valentine. Ennis. I mean, anybody would be fine, honestly. I'm cool with Ish Smith for now. I kind of want to get Alec Burks. I think it'd be another bucket getter off the bench. I could just play him at the small forward, really. So, and we could use him in a future trade if need be. So, that is going to be our first offseason. It didn't do too bad, actually. I think this team could do a little quick turnaround. We got some nice bench pieces. We have John Wall, Bradley Beal, Hachimura in the starting lineup. I think we got ourselves a pretty decent team here. It all depends on what happens and how it translates into 2K. So Beal goes down 1 overall, and John Wall is going to be coming back from his injury, so that's even better. And then Ish Smith is down overall. That's okay. But we're probably going to be sending some of these guys to the G League down here. So that's how our first offseason is going to go. And I'm going to go ahead and send one to the end of season number 2. And hopefully we can get back into the playoffs. That would be awesome. The end of season number 2, Nikola Jokic wins MVP, which is something you actually don't see very often in this game. So it's actually pretty cool seeing that. Not too bad. 23 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists. Very good center, as we all know. Rookie of the year goes to LaMelo Ball on the Chicago Bulls. We all know the Bulls need a savior over there, or at least someone who can just go over there and fire Jim Boylan, as we all know. And then 6th man of the year goes to Dennis Schroeder, Kawhi's defensive player. And Kristaps Porzingis is your most improved. That's usually what happens this second season. And Mike Malone is your coach of the year, as they went 52-30. Well, come on, man. We had a better record. We went 54-28. I was not expecting this quick of a turnaround, but we did really good in this second season. So I like what we brought to the table. It seems like things went well for us. So we got to check out these stats, as we're the first seed in the Eastern Conference. It's kind of amazing turnaround, honestly. I don't know if this will happen in real life, but man, I'm super happy with how this went. So 22 points from Bradley Beal, 20 from John Wall, and 16.5 from 11. So honestly, if John Wall can come back and just be like 85% of what he was, the Wizards will be in great shape, honestly. I think I think they'd be good. So we got Alec Burks Burks with 12 points off the bench, Hachimura with 11, Norman Powell with 10. So we had plenty of bench scoring because all three of these guys came off the bench for us. So we were like a bench mob 2.0. Actually, Bertans came off the bench. Hachimura didn't. My bad. So then Wagner 7.9, Troy Brown 7.5. Obviously, our starting small forward could improve, but this was the rotation we were running. So actually, Alec Burks was starting. My fault. I thought he was coming off the bench. But John Wall, Bradley Beal, Alec Burks, Hachimura, James Wiseman, Davis Bertans, Norman Powell, Troy Brown, and Moritz Wagner. So and Ish Smith was on the outside looking in. I sent Schofield and Jerome Robinson to the G League. So can we go in these playoffs and actually win a championship? I don't know, because I was not expecting us to be this good in season number 1. I could easily see us be upset by somebody, as we're down 2-0 to Orlando, like I was just saying. Okay, can we even it up though? We're up 2-1, 2-2. Can we go up 3-1 or 3-2, I should say? Are we gonna lose in 6 to the Magic as the 8th seed? We are a fake number 1 seed at this point. Why are we getting upset here? That is just kind of mind-blowing, as we do end up almost losing game 6. All right, so can we force, actually we already in a game 7, so can we find our way to the second round? I sure hope so. With the record we just had, we don't lose to Orlando in the first round. That would be great. And we do end up winning this one 110 to 120. So Orlando did give us a fight. Imagine how we're about, you know, imagine what kind of shape we're going to be in against Boston. So yeah, we're kind of, I feel like we're in trouble, but hopefully we're able to beat the Boston Celtics. Let's go look what the Magic had for us to be going, like for us to struggle that Matt. Ooh, they had Nikola Vucevic and Brogdon. Okay, not a bad team at all. They must have traded Evan Fournier and somebody else for Malcolm Brogdon. Let's see what did the Pacers get? Miles Turner, Evan Fournier. Yeah, Evan Fournier, and then probably something else, I assume. No, Evan Fournier. Okay. Hopefully some picks were involved. Both similar current round against the Boston Celtics. We're up 1-0 on them to start. Up 2-0. No way. We're about to sweep the Celtics. 3-1. 3-2. 3-3. No. We just blew a 3-0 lead. You got to be kidding me. I thought we were going to the Eastern Conference Finals this first season. And once again, Boston beats us in 7 games. That's exactly what happened a couple seasons ago when John Wall was healthy. Boston beat Washington in the second round in 7 games, man. Can we get with the 29th overall pick? Maybe I'll get a few trade offers and maybe I'll accept one. Kind of depends. And we don't get any. Okay, Dante Ibu Dianco. Don't know how to pronounce that guy's name, or that guy's name. Dante, Sharif O'Neal, both. Gosh, is there anybody down here that I know some people have been like requesting me to draft? Because I am planning on getting a whiteboard like right on this wall over here, because you guys sometimes comment players you want me to draft, and I always forget like what it is when we are in the draft. So I'm gonna get a whiteboard, put it right there, and then whenever I'm at the point where I'm in the draft, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, who does somebody want me to draft? So I'm gonna draft Dante here, I guess. That gives us a backup center. We might lose Moritz Wagner, and I think Dante has decent trade value. So we're gonna send to the end on. Do we have a second round pick? I don't know if we did do or not. No, we don't. Okay, so we're just send to the end on it. So we got Dante, 6'11" center out of Oregon. Definitely insurance for Wiseman if Wiseman were to get injured in real life, which won't happen. Top of the trade deadline to make a crazy move or something. But I definitely want to get better. So can we get like, I don't know, I'm just gonna try to sign somebody with like decent trade value. Let's see, like what if we got like Shabazz Napier? And then I also want Norman Powell back, of course. So I'm going to offer him a contract because honestly, 3 mil or 9 mil per season is not terrible for a bench scorer. So I'm going to go ahead and sign both of those guys, hopefully. And then what we can do once we get into the trade deadline, we're going to look around at what's going on for other teams, because I kind of want to keep the team the same. That way the chemistry stays the same, because we were really good last season. So hopefully we can kind of repeat that. So I do plan on hopefully stopping the trade deadline to make a move to get a better small forward. You know, that way we're better equipped for the playoffs. But for now, I think we're going to keep this team the same, honestly, because we just did have a great season. So hopefully with the development of James Wiseman, Troy Brown, Hachimura, will be better than we were last year. We're at the trade deadline as we're 28 and 22. And I told you guys I did want to upgrade my small forward position. And TJ Warren's actually looking like somebody that I could get, honestly. It'd probably take a little bit of pressure off John Wall and Bradley Beal and James Wiseman. And he's actually really good in real life. As far as 2K is concerned, I don't know how good he's doing this season. 11 points per game, you know, 13, 16. Definitely is a bucket getter, and I kind of want to get him on my team. So Alec Burks is an expiring contract anyway. We're 20 and 22, so I want to be better equipped for the playoffs. So I think I'm going to go ahead and offer like Shabazz Napier, Alec Burks, in a second round pick, and hopefully this could get me TJ Warren, because Shabazz Napier isn't getting minutes anyway, and they do agree. So just like that, we got ourselves TJ Warren to be our starting small forward, which should help out a lot. So John Wall, Bradley Beal, and they want TJ Warren actually coming off the bench, which is interesting to me, to say the least, because I definitely want to start him, which I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and demote you, Troy Brown, give Davis Bertans that 6-man spot, just because he definitely is going to be our 6-man. I thought Norman Powell was going to be it, but I guess not. So yeah, I like this a lot. I think TJ Warren immediately should help. Definitely should, like I said, should take some pressure off TJ or Bradley Beal, John Wall. So hopefully that is a thing that could happen. So hopefully we can continue to be decent. We're 20-22 right now. We're 3.5 star at 7 seconds. We do not go up anywhere, so I was hoping we can go to like a 4-star at balance or something, but I guess we can't. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and simulate to the end of season number 3, and hopefully, guys, we can win, or we can at least make the playoffs and compete for a championship. In season number 3, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the most valuable player. Evan Mobley is your rookie of the year. Cole Anthony is your 6th man, and AD is defensive player. Killian Hayes is your most improved, and Lloyd Pierce is your coach of the year. So we actually won, or we lost 10 less games than we did, or we won 10 less games than we did last year. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, so, and damn, Chris Paul's on the All-NBA first team at the age of 36. Interesting. Okay, so 44 and 38. We're actually the 8th seed, which is surprising at this point, which kind of sucks. We went from the 1st seed to the 8th seed, so kind of a big gap of what happened. I have no idea, but 22 points, 20, 17, 12 from TJ Warren, 9, and then 9, 8. So I mean, honestly, things aren't going our way for this season, so hopefully, you know, somehow, some way, we go crazy and somehow upset someone in these playoffs. Play spoiler, I don't know if that's going to happen, but we do get the Hawks in the first round. So I mean, the only thing I can think to do is to change the system to like a balance, I guess, because we do stay at 3.5, and hopefully that like helps us out. I don't know if it will, but we do get to play the Hawks. So we're probably going to get beat here in the first round, but if we do find a way to upset them, you know, that'd be pretty lit. But they have Paul George and Trae Young, so I doubt that's going to happen. But let's simulate current round and see if we can get lucky. So we're up 1-0 on the Hawks. That's a good start. They do even it up. Can we go up 2-1? We do. Okay. Can we go up 3-1 on them? No, we're even it up. So I'm going to go to Simcast because I'm getting nervous. So we're definitely giving them a fight, which is good to say the least. But can we somehow squeeze a win here on the road? And no, we do lose 107 to 125. But we're going back home. Can we force a game 7 and somehow beat them in their house? But we got to make sure we take care of home court here to force that game 7. And it doesn't look like, okay, it might happen. And no, we blow it in the end, 122 to 118. So Bradley Beal, 37, 26, 7 and 7, 18. So we need to find better. We just need to get better. We need to get better. As simple as that. So we got another offseason we can do. So I need to get better forwards or whatever, because I definitely want to keep John Wall and Bradley Beal around, because I think they're doing just fine thanks to all these young guys. And then our acquisition is going to have to come via trade, because of course we don't have any cap space like usual. So Bradley Beal and John Wall's contract ended up being pretty horrendous. I did extend actually John Wall's contract, because I did extend him so where he couldn't even accept his contract. If I renounced, let's see, Noora. Okay, we might actually be able to get cap space. What is this free agency looking like? I gotta see what free agency is looking like. Kevin Durant. Let's see. Dude, let's bring Kevin Durant home. Can we afford that? 41 million? We need 17 more million dollars to do that. Can we do that? We could. If we got rid of Wagner and Powell, I think we could do this, guys. I think we're gonna bring KD home. We're gonna bring KD home. We gotta go for this. Okay. I need to take the cheapest offer possible. Norman Powell to the Lakers for Robert Woodard. We'll do something like that. I don't need your first. I don't know why it does this. Like, I'm trying to take less assets from you, and you say no. Okay, let's keep looking. We'll do this. We'll send you back to Toronto, and then we'll get salary, and then we'll go to Wagner. He's been a decent backup center, but I'm definitely trying to get this cap space. So Gafford, and we give up a first-round pick. I'm actually cool with that. We might be able to do that. Actually, no, I'm not cool with that. The Lakers still want to give me a first. You know what? We'll do it. And then, can we get Kevin Durant? If we can get Kevin Durant, we need $1 more million. Okay. Let's, what else could we free up? We could definitely free up one of these guys. Who do we want to get rid of the most? Let's go Jalen Washington. We need, all right, let's trade Robert Woodard, I guess. And let's just take a pick. A pick would definitely, you know, I don't need 2 firsts for this guy. Like, that's a little insane. All right, let's go to this. And then instead, you just give me a 2nd round pick. I don't need your first. I swear if it says no. Okay, I was about to say, you do not need to give me a first. Okay, we should be able to get Kevin Durant now. Okay, please, KD. Please. Okay, I can't. All right. Come on, KD. Please come home to Washington. Come home to DC. Where's number one offer? Come on, baby. Kevin Durant. We're going to have to renounce everybody, but I think it's worth it. We're going to get Kevin freaking Durant to join up with Bradley Beal and John Wall, and this is going to be our push towards the playoffs. We're going to bring my man home. We should be good now. I think we're going to be all set. So I don't know if KD is ever going to come play for DC. I know there's I'm gonna have to decline because I think that might ruin our chances of getting KD. So sorry, Troy Brown, bye. So you can go to wherever you want to go, but we got KD. So we got John Wall, Bradley Beal, KD. Our power forwards are fine, and we have Dante to back up. I didn't even send Dante to the G League. I'm so stupid. I forgot to do that. Okay, he'll be a backup center. He'll still be fine. So I'm sure we still have a mid-level we can use, and we have some young players we can trade. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip-flop some of these young players. So like Caleb Love in Washington. Langford and Jalen Ramsey. We give up 3 young players. We get Basley. That's going to give us some depth, so I'll do that. So I don't know. Ramsey could be our backup point guard. Basley could move to small forward. And I think he actually goes up if you do. Let me check just to make sure. And he does. Okay, so Basley's going to be our backup 3. And then we definitely need like I definitely would like a better point guard, backup shooting guard or something like that. So let's see. Peyton, Barea, Devon Reed, Bembry. Okay, I'm going to offer Devon Reed a contract. I'm going to also offer, I guess, Alfred Payton a contract. He's a nice contributor off the bench. Let's see which one we get, and I'll take whoever wants to come. So if we can sign both, we'll get Alfred Payton instead. That's fine. All right, so we got Alfred Payton. I don't know if Ramsey would go up at shooting guard or not. Let's see if that's the case. And he does. Okay, so this is going to be the team for season number 4, guys. We got John Wall, Alfred Payton, Bradley Beal, Ramsey, Kevin Durant, Basley, Hachimura, Bertans, Wiseman, and Dante, man. We should be all set to make our championship run. Hopefully, we can finally get that championship, bring one to DC, and hopefully season number 4 goes our way. Season number 4 is here, boys. We're 51-31. This is our chance to win that championship. Let's go look at the rotation real quick, see how that looks. So, John Wall, Beal, Kevin Durant, Hachimura, James Wiseman, Bertans, Basley, Ramsey, and Alfred Payton. So like I said, this is our chance. We have to win the championship this season, or it's basically, I don't think we're going to win one, because we got the best player in the NBA, or the best scorer in the NBA, I should say. But we had 23 from Kevin Durant, 20 from Wiseman, 19 from Beal, 16 and 9 from John Wall, Hachimura with the 12. So man, we got to do this. We got to complete this, man. Let's go see what the 76ers got. They have Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, Al Horford, Patrick Baldwin as well, and Kyle Kuzma. All right, man. This is going to be tough, but hopefully we can beat them in the first round and at least get to the second. We're down 1-0 to start the series. We're down 2. Oh, I'm convinced this game hates me. I'm convinced this game does not like me. Are you kidding me? Why are we going to lose in the first round again? I am so convinced I cannot win in this game. That is how oh my gosh. Something funny. We're actually, come on, dunk on this dude. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, 102 to 119. We're gonna get swept by the 76ers, man. Come on, like legit. I had Kevin Durant, the best scorer in the NBA. Like, come on, man. Okay, that's so stupid. All right, Wanamaker is on the floor for no reason whatsoever. Get this man off my team. Like, why are you even here? I don't even know where you came from. KD almost broke his ankles there for some reason. Get blocked, and no, they're gonna call a foul. And KD has 5 fouls. You better not sub KD out. No. They better not sub KD out. They did, didn't they? No, you all right. Let's see. How do I forgot how to sub people. Whatever. I'll just run with what we got. Man, I'm so pissed right now. It's not even funny. We got Michael Beasley on the floor, of all people. And what was that? Who was that to? Thank you, Alfred Payton. I'm getting Bradley Beal in here. Who else can we get in? Let's get Kevin Durant back in here. Not Basley. Let's get Kevin Durant in for this final possession, I guess. Let's, oh, never mind. Ooh, okay. I guess we're gonna throw it up court, and can we get this dunk? No, we do get a green light layup though. 105 to 121. Man, I'm telling you, I'm so pissed off with the way this video is ending. Like, come on, man. I'm so convinced I cannot, like, I'm just the unluckiest person when it comes to this game. Like, I can never do anything crazy. Like, when we get into the last season, I build like these good teams, and then nothing ever goes my way. Like, it's just so bad. It's not even funny, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it. But can we get a foul and one? Nope. Okay. All right, Elfrid Payton to the line. Let's get these free throws and let's take our L and walk home, basically, because that's what's happening. So Elfrid Payton, let's go ahead and get another green light free throw. Nope, never mind. You're gonna miss it instead. I'm gonna foul you because I want another possession from KD. You better not sub him out. All right, and then Al Horford, go ahead and shoot your shots, man. I'm done with this. I'm done with this game. I'm ready to get off of it. So ready to get off of this. All right, Dante. All right, let's go to Elfrid Payton. Actually, we're going to KD, of course. Kevin Durant, where'd you go? But they didn't even let Beal back in the game. All right, KD, come on, man. Let's do some pick and roll or something. I don't know. Let's see. Can these guys guard you? Of course they can't guard you. Green light that. Okay, we did make it at least. 108 to 124. Ah, man, this stings. I cannot believe we lost in the first round again when we just signed. Oof. Oh, I thought I got a steal. Okay. Well, guys, unfortunately, I am going to give up here because I am done with this game and getting swept in the first round. It always happens to me, it seems like. All right, man. Thank you all for watching the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully in the next one we can actually do something successful with this Crushables. And I'm saying